Ẹ̀lẹ́ o, ẹ kú bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí. Orúkọ mi ni Maria Eworia. Èní ẹ́písòdì èní tí Divine Documentary ni pé a fẹ́ wo nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe nípa baby factory tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọmọ tó fi ń ṣe tó fi ń rúbọ tó fi ń ṣe sacrifice ní everywhere ní Nàìjíríà. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ní Bible wọ́n kọ pé unconditionally pé nínú scripture pé kí èèyàn má fi èèyàn rúbọ. Dó ní Israel nígbà yẹn àwọn èèyàn ń fa àwọn èèyàn rúbọ and àwọn tó ń fa àwọn èèyàn rúbọ ńgbà yẹn wọ́n ń ṣe Christian kan tó ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Bọ́ lẹ́yìn sí ní Nàìjíríà àwọn baby factory ó ti di business tó ń mówó wá tó wà lucrative tí àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe ń sìn gbogbo èèyàn ló ń gbogbo wọn náà ń ṣe àwọn tó dẹ̀ lówó ni wọ́n ń ṣe é so nísìnyí ó ti di bí ìgbà third time sí pé àwọn wọ́n ti discover ibi tó ti ń ṣe àwọn nǹkan tí ò dà yìí ní Nàìjíríà yìí tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ń sìn ní Onitsha ní oṣù tó kọjá ṣé wọ́n sọ pé ní Anambra State ọlọ́pàá àwọn police command wọ́n arrest àwọn èèyàn kan ní Anambra State orúkọ yẹn Obosi ní Obosi wọ́n ní ẹni yẹn ó ta ọmọ fún àwọn èèyàn kán lọ fi rúbọ kán lọ fi ṣe ritual èlò ni wọ́n san 700,000 lẹ́ni yẹn san tó fi tó wọn even àkọsí agreement o ìyá wọn kàn gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó bímọ wọ́n á fún lówó wọ́n á dẹ̀ gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ ọmọ yẹn ẹni tó bímọ kò kí ẹ̀mọ nǹkan tó fi ọmọ yẹn ṣe báwo ló ṣe máa bímọ tó máa gbọ́ ọmọ tó lóyún ní oṣù mẹ́sàn-án àbóṣù mẹ́wàá wàá fọmọ yẹn lẹ̀ kó lọ fi rúbọ àbí kó fi ṣe anything tó máa ṣe irú inú wo lo what type of woman are you pé o ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ so ẹ wo ní Deuteronomy 18:10 wọ́n sọ pé Ọlọ́run sọ pé kí kó má rí nǹkan kó má ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa pé ìyá ọmọ obìnrin o àbọ̀ ọmọ ọkùnrin o pé ó lọ mú gba inú iná pé kò fi ṣe nǹkan fi ṣẹ́ṣó kàn fi ọmọ ṣòwò àbí kàn fi ọmọ ṣe sacrifice Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ so títorí náà ẹ̀yin ẹ wo nǹkan tó ń sọ ní fídíò yìí sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ẹ wo medical doctor ló ṣèyí o doctor tí ó yẹ kó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ kó deliver kó tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ òun ló ṣe nǹkan báyìí o ẹ wò ó doctor yẹ doctor ní Zuma ní Ezuma ní Imo State ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
The Imo State capital. The signpost Ezuma Women and Children Rights Initiative paints the picture of a humanitarian outfit. But a deeper look reveals an inhuman trade dealing in the sale of children. The baby born protrudes from their slender teenage bodies. These 15 teenagers work in a single line led by the so-called baby factory operator.
Yes, sir. Everything. Yes, sir.
The story of these teenagers are no doubt scary, but it's child's play considering that they have been rescued by the police.
Can you talk to us from
19-year-old Nnachi Chinaza from Ebonyi State is however not so lucky.
I got pregnant, and when the guy that impregnated me denied it. And when I was 3 months pregnant, I decided not to abort the baby. Then I decided to look for a homeless home where I can keep the baby after delivery. When I came to Abia State, someone directed me to Ezuma Private Hospital. And when I got there, the doctor told me that the baby will be kept for me after I've delivered and it will be taken care of by them. I didn't know that the baby would be sold out. So on 24th of November 2013, I gave birth to a bouncing baby girl that was promised to be given 100,000 naira.
I'm a medical doctor and this hospital is coming.
On the one hand, he is a medical doctor. On the other, the proprietor of a non-governmental organization. These claims are being investigated. What the police need to know right now, however, is what has happened to Nnachi's child.
The father brought her
when she
was 1 month pregnant. And we looked after her for
God has exposed you.
And she delivered.
It's about the fate
ọjọ́ gbogbo
of
ní
a
tó
baby
lè
girl
ọjọ́ kan ní tó
who
lóko
was just
every
delivered
day
a
you have
couple
been
of
doing this
hours
now
ago.
God has arrested you.
In our determination to find out the truth, we discovered that one of them put to bed barely 48 hours after the delivery. These so-called medical doctors snatched the baby away
Wow.
and took the baby to unknown destination.
Oh.
He told us that the baby was taken to Abia. We went to Abia only for us to be told that we were again misled. All the efforts so far put in place to
I
know
hope they didn't use that baby for
the
rituals.
whereabouts of this baby is so far. But although investigation is ongoing, we still believe this baby might have been a victim of ritual.
Oh.
In contrast, however, is a living condition that the teenagers have to contend with.
Imagine this.
The authorities say that they are as baffled as anyone else, but that justice will take
Ẹ wo
its
bí táwọn
course.
ọmọ ń gbé.
I am baffled that people can still behave as if there's no government in
Gbogbo
this
yín lẹ̀ ń
state.
ṣe.
This man that called himself Doctor Ezuma, and this is just at the heart of Owerri.
This very war will continue. I will continue with unrelenting stamina to ensure that all these miscreants are not only identified but are exposed.
Ṣé gbọ́ yẹn báyìí? Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí? Ọlọ́run gbà wá o. Ọlọ́run gbà wá. Medical doctor tó yẹ kó jẹ́ pé òun ó lọ sí school wọ́n ní ethics tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn ó tà fún ritual. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí ọlọ́pàá ti conclude pé ọmọ yẹn ritual ni títí pé wọ́n ti lọ ibi tó sọ pé wọ́n gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn lọ wọ́n ti lọ wá wọn ò rí ń bẹ̀. So kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ti tà. Ìyẹn ò dáa. Ní second kings 17:17 ọlọ́run tún sọ ó ní ìbínú ni fóun ni pé ọmọ tóun fún ọlọ́run God created everyone then why kì í ṣe wọ́n ló create ọmọ yìí ọlọ́run mú ọmọ wá sáyé yìí dẹ̀ wá ọmọ yẹn wà lọ fi rúbọ àbí wà lọ fi ṣe ritual wà lọ fi ṣoṣo wà fi ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa inú ọlọ́run ò dùn sí yìí inú ọlọ́run ò dùn sí yìí ẹ wo ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní nàìjíríà everywhere ní nàìjíríà ní gbogbo nǹkan yìí tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ó ti di nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé business tó ń tà fún wọn ni ní gbogbo everywhere ní ìbàdàn ní west o ní east o ní south o gbogbo ẹ̀ even níbì kan sì ní ẹnìkan tó ń pè ní madam 1000 òun ni ògbólógbò nísìn tó ń deal ní àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó ń bí tí àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké máa bí wọ́n á gbọ́mọ yẹn wọ́n á lọ tà wọ́n ń pè ní madam 1000 ẹ tún gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
What I'm advising government to do for them is they are issuing a license of any kind to anybody. They should be able to know the kind of person they issue the license to, and they should be able to have a monitoring team.
Supported by the police, we got access into the compound, which had been sealed out. Asked how they got to this point, this spokesperson for the teenage mothers tells of how many of them were thrown out of their homes because of unwanted pregnancy.
We came in with pregnancy.
All the girls came in with pregnancy?
Yes, all the girls. And we came with different stories. Like some of us, we didn't come with any clothes, because some we are told that they were going to a rich man's house where they'll be comfortable and taken care of, that they don't need to bring their things. They should just feel relaxed, everything will be provided for them. Like some of them here, some people have only 2 clothes. Some people tie wrapper every day, people that don't have clothes.
The teenage girls are usually promised from 50,000 to 350,000 for a baby boy and 30,000 to 320,000 for a girl.
Some of us here were told 40,000 naira, some were told 50, some we are given 100, some we are given 20.
They were given already?
Yes.
Okay, those that have put to bed, are there people that have put to bed before?
Yes, there are many of them, and they are gone.
They are gone.
Were they given any money?
Yes.
What were you planning to do when you were given your 350,000 naira?
Wow. To me, I was planning of getting back to school. My career was to watch myself being a lawyer.
The Commissioner of Police, who is handling the case himself, is not wavering in his resolve to find the mastermind, popularly known as Madam 1000.
She's still on the run. But I did promise, wherever she's hiding, I will get at her anytime, anyway. She must definitely be brought to justice.
The Imo State government is not taking this lightly.
This does not only happen in Imo State, it's everywhere in the country. But in Imo here, we are determined to expose them, and we don't see it as bringing bad image to the state. No exposure of evil should be considered a minus to any state.
And as I speak to you, the government has taken charge of those 22 victims. The 3 individuals who are the suspects are in police custody.
The parents of these girls are believed to be unaware of their location, and all attempts to reach them proved abortive.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó ń sọ nípa àwọn ọmọ tó bí àwọn kéékèèké from 15 to 19. Àwọn tó ń kó they deceive them, wọ́n kó wọn lọ without clothes, without anything, and ẹ wo bí tó ń kó wọn lọ, ẹ wo the kind of condition of the place tó ń kó wọn lọ. Nísìnyí, you police, you lawmakers, please don't deceive us, don't disappoint us, because as a way you will see to the bottom of this. I hope it is true, because we don't trust you guys. Trust in you. Torí nsìn ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tẹlifíṣàn báyìí, àmọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ máa ṣe ní ẹ̀yìn. Madam 1000 lè mú owó wá sí kó wá bribe. Ó lè bribe ń sì kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kú. Ní gbọ́ anything mọ́. So ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá o, ẹ̀yin gómìnà o, tẹ́ ń sọ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ ikú sí ibìkan o. Ẹ make sure pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó wà tó wà connected pé ẹ mú gbogbo wọn kó come to justice. Torí nǹkan báyìí ò dáa o, nǹkan báyìí ò dáa o. Ọmọ kékeré tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sáyé tí kò mọ̀ nǹkan kankan, wọ́n á lọ pa, wọ́n á lọ fi ṣòwò, wọ́n á fi ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa. Ǹjẹ́ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ dáa? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Fídíò mi ta tún máa ṣe ń sìn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin bí ọmọ, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá mi gbàdúrà. Ẹ gbàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ wa, ẹ gbàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké yìí tó lọ ń lóyún, ẹ gbàdúrà fún wọn so that kó jókòó sílé, kó má ṣe nǹkan báyìí mú nítorí Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi gbàdúrà. Ẹ tún wo fídíò yìí o. Ogun State lélẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
It is yet another shocking revelation, the existence of what many call a baby factory. This time round, it's in Akute in Ogun State, southwest Nigeria. 8 teenage girls were rescued from the illicit trade by policemen under the Ogun State Police Command. And guess how much a newborn is sold there? 300,000 naira.
For a human being.
Discovery by the police says it all. A baby-making factory is indeed domiciled in this house. Teenage girls are made to part with their babies after delivery and given a token. And this 26-year-old woman, who claims to be operating a divine herbal clinic, is in the eye of the storm.
If they are born, they will sell it.
How much do they sell it?
300.
Speak up.
I said 300.
300.
Whom do you sell those babies to?
Or if you are never born before and you will come, if I check, if I cannot be able to treat you, or you can't born or something like that, and you will suggest either, Madam, do this for me, and I will do it for them.
This discovery by the police is similar to previous discoveries in Imo State, where security agencies also rescued teenage girls in the same trade. The question begging for answers is, how do these girls get tricked into this trade?
It's a question that needs to be answered. Ṣe ríran báyìí. Ṣe tún gbọ́ ọ, ṣe gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. A woman, ọlọ́mọ náà, ṣé tó bá bímọ, wàá jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ ẹ lọ bímọ, wàá dẹ̀ ń pa ọmọ yẹn wàá lọ tà. ojú òtí ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ó wà ń bẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ báwo wọn tètè ibo ló ti rí àwọn ọmọ tó ń lóyún yìí ibo ló ti ń kó wọn wá wọ́n tún sọ nípa àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tí wọ́n ti tà fún rituals tó fi ń ṣe owó tó fi ń ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa wọ́n á sọ pé àwọn ọmọ yìí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kó fún àwọn èèyàn tó bímọ àwọn barren àwọn tó bímọ àwọn fẹ́ adopt wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ adopt ọmọ yìí ẹnìkan á bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ́jú ọmọ yìí tìtorí ò lè tọ́jú ọmọ yìí wọ́n á wá fún ẹ lówó ìwọ òde mọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ fọmọ ẹ ṣe even the latest àwọn young boys wọ́n ń sanwó fún àwọn young boys yìí wọ́n á lọ kọ́ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké from 15 to 16 or 17 wọ́n á lọ kọ́ wọn sílé àwọn big men wọ́n á máa fún àwọn young boys yìí lówó kán fún àwọn ọmọ yìí lóyún tó bá dẹ̀ ti fún wọn lóyún wọ́n á máa fún àwọn yẹn lówó àwọn yẹn sì wọ́n ti sọ pé ó rẹ̀ wọ́n àwọn ò ṣe mọ́ irú ayé wò wá lélẹ̀ ìbánisìn torí Ọlọ́run ìtò múnú mi bàjẹ́ gan ni pé 90% àwọn tó ń ṣe nǹkan báyìí àwọn Christians 90% Christian wọ́n á lọ fi àwọn èèyàn wọ́n á lọ pa àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ agbára láti máa gbàdúrà bí kán ba lè máa ṣe kán ba lè máa heal àti gbogbo ẹ̀ but Ọlọ́run sọ pé kì í ṣe gbogbo yẹn tó sọ pé Ọlọ́run ló máa wọ ìjọba ọ̀run àwọn tó ń purọ́ ó fẹ́ jayé ó fẹ́ gba orúkọ láyé but tó bá dọ̀rùn kí ló fẹ́ di kò sí nobody is afraid of God anymore no one has the fear of God in their heart anymore àwọn Christian morals wọn ó ti bàjẹ́ wọn ò tiẹ̀ kí ẹ̀ mọ́ wọn ò kí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ they don't care all they want is name pé that church is the latest church today they are doing a healing there that's all they want but they don't care about the repercussions so ẹ̀yin pastors ẹ̀yin Christians ṣe ń ṣe gbọ̀n nǹkan báyìí kò dáa o so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ this is the time you have to cry for mercy cry for forgiveness cry for God intervention in your life ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń fọ ọmọ kéékèèké ṣòwò tìtorí pé ẹ fẹ́ lówó àwọn big men àwọn lawyers àwọn governors àwọn big what will life will call you especially during the time of politics ẹ lọ pa àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké pé kẹ́ fi ṣòwò kẹ́ bá lè wọlé irú ayé wo lẹ fẹ́ yìí torí Ọlọ́run kẹ́ bá lè lówó kẹ́ máa dà kiri kẹ́ máa fi gbóbìnrin kẹ́ máa fi ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run give your life to God and stop all these bad things especially these baby factories leave our young children alone fi eléyìí náà pé ọmọ ti ara ẹ pé ìwọ ló bímọ ọmọ ẹ your grandchild suppose grandchild pé kán lọ tà kán fi ṣòwò how will you feel so please repent and have the fear of God and may God be with you and may God continue to touch your heart and change orúkọ mi ni Maria Eworia Atumarira ó dàbọ̀.